I am sitting here recording a video of my brand new Galaxy S6 Edge with my iPhone 6 Plus. I recently purchased the Sapphire Blue Edge from AT&T. Very nice phone, really nice features, but I have to admit the battery life on this phone is absolutely atrocious. Without any talk time whatsoever, it came off of the charger this morning at 5:15, and by 9 o'clock it was already at about, I'd say maybe 60%. So I put it back on the charger until me and the wife went to breakfast, got it back up to about 68 to 70%, and by 1 o'clock with moderate usage, it was dead. It was just totally done. It powered off by itself, just died. So I put it back on the charger. Once we got back home, got it up to about 17%. I think I got it up to 19%. So just enough time to make this video, enough charge to make this video. This is one of the nicest phones, probably the most beautiful phone I've ever owned, ever held. But the battery life is horrible. I still have about another 11 to 12 days to decide if I'm going to keep the phone. But right now I'm really leaning towards not keeping it, just because of how bad the battery life is. Like I said, I did not do any talking on the phone. A little YouTubing, a little bit of YouTube, Facebooking, a couple of pictures, playing around with the phone just to see how it performs and how it holds up. But the battery life has been really bad. I've turned off a ton of features and gestures to improve the battery life. They only did it a little bit, and I feel I shouldn't have to turn off anything to get really good battery life. Samsung, if they're going to go to a non-user replaceable battery, then beef up the sealed unreplaceable battery, which they didn't do. Very bad battery life. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. Gorgeous phone. I mean, man, most beautiful phone that that I've ever used, but boy, the battery life is just terrible. My workday starts at 3:45 and it ends at 12:15. Then I head to the gym and work out till about 1:30. So this phone is going to have to be able to basically stay charged from 3:40, 3:30 to 1:30, and that is 3:30 to 1:30 is 10 hours. I'm wondering if it's going to do it. If moderate use over the course of the day, I can really get that. Just over the course of this 3.5 minute video, it's already dropped 2% just by doing basic stuff with it. So I'm really not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. Features that I love so far: multi-window IR blaster, the keyboard. I like the floating windows. The user interface has been greatly redefined, stripped down to where it needs to be. Not nearly as much bloatware on the device. Just a lot of cool features, but they really need to get it together with the battery life. Best screen and camera I've ever used on the phone. And like I said, I'm recording this with an iPhone 6 Plus that I love. It has stellar battery life. Not nearly as fancy UI-wise, but much more reliable. If I had to choose one, I would choose the 6 Plus, but I'm in a financial position to where I can choose both. So if I take this phone back, I'll probably get a Note 4 or wait for the Note 5 and see what it looks like. So we'll see. We'll see what we do here, and how this phone comes along. Like I said, it's a great phone. It's an awesome device. But they really need to work on this battery life. Sorry about the quality of this video. I'm in the bathroom with the door closed, kind of by the closet, because my wife's out there making a ton of noise. So needed to come where I could be alone. But I really love multi-window, the new redesigned multi-window, where instead of pulling it out from the side, you just hit it, and you know, everything pops up right here from the bottom. The floating windows are really nice. Just pull it down right there, and there's your floating window. You know, you want to do something, scroll, you know, type, whatever you want to do. We take it back out right there. You know, this is it's really good, cool phone. But like I said, the battery life it's really bad. All these features, all this beauty. Quick charging is cool, but when your job is out and about and you don't have access to a wall outlet, what good is quick charge going to do you? That's when you need a battery that can get through the day. And my 6 Plus gets through the day. My 10-hour day, I usually leave the gym with about 40 to 48% of my battery on the 6 Plus. So I get home, do my thing, shower, relax, clean my lunch pail, you know, just kick back and put it on the charger at night before I go to bed. I mean, a 6 Plus is just no problem. It's a battery beast, but man, they really dropped the ball. Check out my cool picture of Super Hulk. Combination of the Hulk and Superman. But I'm going to end this. But like I said, great phone, great features, beautiful phone, awesome phone. But they got to get it together. You know, they really got to get it together with this battery, or it's going to go back. All right? Thanks.